You know, it's kind of funny. I totally don't see you as the type of person to put off stuff like that. I always thought she'd be one to do something as soon as she was reminded. It's a little surprising.
別に放置していたわけじゃないんですが、いろいろとありまして。
What were those?
いろいろはいろいろです。女の子にはそういうことがあるんです。
Okay. She blushed and panicked for some reason. I guess I should just drop this subject.
私のことは気にしなくていいので、自分のアンケートを書いてください。
Oh, okay. I take out the sheet from my pocket and ready a pen. Let's see, for question 1, I'll go with maybe, I guess. For question 2, cute girls. For question 3, someone I enjoy being around. I fill out the rest of the survey in silence. Right, utter silence. In this room, alone with Ayachi-san. I'm no stranger to this situation. It was often how things were when I first joined the club, but I still find myself getting nervous regardless. I can hear the heavy pounding of my heart. It's so loud and incessant that I worry Ayachi-san might be able to hear it too. And then, I don't know if it was the nerves or what, but my hand stops moving when I reach the final question.
今、好きな人、気になっている人はいますか？
Someone I'm romantically interested in. My head naturally ends up lifting. And right when my eyes find Ayachi-san. Ah, our eyes meet, oddly enough. Do you need something?
いえ、別に、なんでもありませんよ。
Oh?
はい。なんでもありませんから気にしないでください。
Ayachi-san averts her bright red face in a hurry. Is it just my imagination, or is she being really jittery? It's such an extreme flustering, a bit overblown of a reaction for something as simple as our eyes meeting.
気づかれた？今私が星名くんを見てたの気づかれた？でも目が合ったということは星名くんも私を見たということでどうして見てたんでしょうか？いえ、今は星名くんのことじゃなくアンケートを書いてしまわないと。
But my hand stops moving right as I reach question 12. Question 12. Are you currently romantically interested in someone, either seriously or casually? I don't know what to answer with. In all truthfulness, I didn't simply forget to do it yesterday. I only put it off because I didn't know what to do for this question. Had answered it honestly. What about Hoshina-kun? What did he write? Did he write yes? Or did he write no?
何を考えてるんだろう。私は関係ない。星名くんの答えは関係ない。
Yet the more I ponder, the more of a headache I get. I feel so tantalized. My thoughts are in chaos. Oh God, am I not breathing a little too hard through my nose? Am I seriously alright? How do I usually breathe? Has it always been this loud?
わからない。わかりませんよ。ずっと混乱しっぱなしです。
I'm agonizing over it so much. Now it feels like even my chest is hurting. I'm hearing some strange grunts coming from her. Slightly concerned, I sneak a glance at Ayachi-san again. Ah. Lo and behold, our eyes meet again. Ayachi-san, startled, turns away. I've been feeling a massive influx of emotions for a while now. Everything from frustration to embarrassment. My own face is burning up, and so's my body. Damn it, I can't tell whether this is from Ayachi-san's emotions or my own. Everything okay?
いえ、星名くんはもうかけましたか？早くしないとチャイムが鳴ってしまいますよ。
Yeah, No more pondering over this. I have to realize and accept all of these emotions swirling around in my chest. Then, after that, I need to face them head on. Thus, making up my mind, I write down yes in the answer box for the final question. Alright, that's it.
そうですか。書き終わったんですか。最後の質問って。
Huh?
いえ、やっぱり何でもないです。気にしないでください。聞かなかったことにしてください。
Ayachi-san panics and rapidly waves her hands back and forth in front of herself. Gosh, she's just adorable. But my mind is more focused on something else, something she said earlier. The last question is the one that asks if you have a crush. Essentially, I know it is. And Ayachi-san wanted to know what I'd put. That has to be it, right? Or maybe she only wanted food for conversation? Wait a second, she definitely wouldn't be blushing so damn much if it was just something to casually talk about. Maybe she has a crush on me too. But the very moment I consider that, I simultaneously hear a derisive voice from inside my head, ridiculing me, saying, "Yeah, kid, as if, LOL, dream on, Roffelmau." Well, rather than actual words, it's more just really nasty laughter. Man, just go away, damn it. You're bothering me right now.
Hoshina-kun, どうかしたんですか？もしかして気分が悪かったりしますか？
I lose myself in thought, only to snap back and see Ayachi-san's face literally inches away from mine. The look on her face makes it obvious that she's worried about me with pure intentions, but shit, her face is so goddamn close. I can't possibly meet her gaze when she's that close to me, so I panic, avert my eyes, and put some distance between us as fast as possible. Oh no, I'm alright. Nothing wrong here.
そうですか。すみません。
No, it's okay. So, ready to go back to the classroom now?
はい、そうですね。
Following the instant relief I feel hearing her agree, I stand up from my seat. Then suddenly a sharp pain stings my heart. Huh? This pain isn't from me. It was Ayachi-san's emotions? Oh, maybe she took it the wrong way when I moved away from her? Might have just hurt her feelings by accident. Ugh. Despicable. Come on. I hate myself so much right now. How did it take me this damn long to notice something so obvious?
何ですか？私、何かいけないことをしましたか？
No, not you. You misinterpreted me there. I was talking about myself. I don't know when it began, but at some point I started regarding the feelings I sensed with words like invasive, alien, harmful. But there's so much wrong with that. Those feelings belong to somebody. They think and agonize about things and feel every range of emotions just like me. They feel pain when things are hard, when they worry, and furthermore, my own actions can also be the reason for that pain they feel. I shouldn't have even had to think about that, it's so damned obvious. I thought I knew, I acted like I did, but only now, after I sensed that pain, have the true implications of my actions really hit me. All I was ever concerned with before was me, myself, and I never once thought about what others felt. And because of that, I've now hurt the one girl I care for more than anyone else. I'm so despicable. The stabbing pain flows in more and more, like a dam burst. This is bad. This is really bad. If I don't do something to fix this misunderstanding, I might cause her a lasting pain. if I really love this girl, then I need to get my shit together and do something. No putting up walls just because you're scared of getting hurt. If you truly care for her, then you have to act, goddammit.
じゃあ行きましょうか。
One second. Right as the words leave my mouth, I reflexively reach out my hand and grab her arm.
何でしょうか。
Sorry, I don't really know. Nah, what have I done? I've never grabbed her like this ever, and my heart is beating like a runaway train. My body's on fire, my head's on fire, my brain just totally shut down. I can't even tell whether this prickling pain on my skin is coming from me or her. Yeah, so first of all, I want you to know that I didn't move away from you because I hate you or anything.
そうなんですか。でもさっきの言葉はどういうことだったんですか。
Well, that's... My mouth dries. My tongue fumbles around as I desperately, but unsuccessfully, try to get the necessary words out.
星名くん。
So, Ayachi-san,
はい。
you asked me how I answered the last question earlier. Do you, want to know?
それは。
Wait, sorry. Forget I said that. Here I go, falling back into my old habits. I'm sorry. If I do this, I want to do it the right way. My stomach hurts so much. I didn't know facing your heart could be this painful of a thing. My stomach seriously hurts. But the stress I feel, the pain I feel, tells me that I'm a changed man. I never would have felt this way before. I joined the OC because I wanted to become a different person. I wanted to break out of my shell. Regardless of how the results, if the life I've desired lies beyond that pain, then I'll persevere. Ayachi-san, I need to tell you something.
はい。
I
私が何でしょう。
I love you.
はい。
She gives me a bewildered look, almost as if she's saying, Love? What language is that word from? I continue my confession, as Ayachi-san stands there, completely still, mouth agape. I'm head over heels for you. When I jerked my head away, that wasn't because of any negative feelings towards you. Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. I just got nervous, like any other guy would when their crush's face is inches away from them. I'm truly and honestly in love with you, Ayachi Nene. Her eyes widen, her mouth opens, and her body goes as still as a statue. The only thing which changes is the color of skin, which flushes a deep shade of red. And right when the last spots of that beautiful, adorable face of hers turn red... Po? She finally reaches boiling point. She tries to retreat, taking one step back. But I'm still holding onto her arm, and I won't let go. I love you in a romantic way, Ayachi-san. I'm serious about this.
何ですか。
I'm so ridiculously infatuated with you that I dream about you.
何ですか。
She falls back on usual, I didn't hear you, trick, but I don't care, and ignore her. I repeat my feelings over and over. It's ridiculously embarrassing to say I love you so many times, but I can't back down anymore. I love you, Ayachi Nene. She must have realized that I have her cornered here. She droops her head and stares at the floor in embarrassment. I'm sorry for springing this on you all of a sudden.
本当です。いきなりすぎますよ。こんな好きだなんて。
That's not something I can apologize for, so I am awkwardly left with nothing to say. But I keep my grip on her arm tight, and I look her straight in the eyes without blinking. My face is so heated, I'm starting to feel dizzy, but I don't relent. I keep staring at Ayachi-san and her bright red face.
あ
She opens her mouth in an attempt to say something, but ultimately fails, and shoots her eyes straight to the ground again. Then, at the worst possible timing, or the best timing from Ayachi-san's perspective, the bell rings.
ほらチャイムですよ星名くん早く教室に戻らないと
I won't let go until you give me a proper answer.
意地悪ですよ
What am I supposed to do? I can't just let the situation end like this. How the heck would I face her afterward? I'd rather skip class and get in trouble than leaving this unresolved.
私は怒られたくないです
Then could you give me an answer, please? I'm not asking for a definite yes or no at this moment. If you want some time to think about it, just tell me then. Don't use the bell as a cop-out. So, once more, I love you, Ayachi Nene. Would you consider going out with me? Ayachi-san bent over as she was trying to retreat, straightens her back up to normal. I guess she's given up on running away. Then she slowly begins to give her reply with a shaky voice.
ごめんなさいお付き合いはできません
She averts her eyes with a somewhat agonized face. That pain is substantial enough that it gets transmitted to me, but why is she in so much pain? Is rejecting me that difficult for her? No, that can't be it. It's not just a normal feeling of awkwardness. This pain is deeper, more heart-wrenching.
お気持ちは嬉しいんですが私は答えることはできません
Why can't you? Do you hate me?
そんなことはありません嫌いなんてことはありませんでも私はダメなんです
All I want to know is why you can't. You look like you're in so much pain you're about to cry. Are my feelings that much of a nuisance to you?
違います本当にそういうことじゃなくって悪いのは全部私ですだって知ってるじゃないですか私は発情とかしちゃうんですよ普通じゃないんですこんな私なんてダメですよ
I guess everyone ends up falling into the same pitfall. Hearing that allowed me to regain a little more composure. If you want to be that way, then I'm in the exact same boat as you. I mean, you know how I can sense other people's emotions. You're no more abnormal than I am. So would you say I don't deserve to go out with anyone because I'm so weird? Is my ability that damaging?
そうじゃないです私は別にそんなことを気にしてるわけじゃなくて
And I feel that very same way about you. Heck, I wouldn't have even confessed to you in the first place if I had a problem with your fits. I'll tell you again, Ayachi-san. I love you so much. I love you more than anyone else.
そんなの言われたらタイム
We are doing timeouts.
ありですありありです前半2回後半3回延長は1回までありなんですありじゃないと困りますそもそもいきなりすぎますよ
Aren't most confessions like that though?
それはそうかもしれませんけど何もこんな時に告白しなくても
What do you mean? Is something wrong?
あそれはですね正直に言います最近の私は変なんです
Like what?
妙に気になることがあって頭がいっぱいで他のことを考えられなくてずっといろいろ考えちゃうんです気になって落ち着かなくなってここのところ自分が自分じゃないみたいにいつもと調子が違っているのは確かなんですけど
Okay.
この気持ちは 自分でもなんて言えばいいのかわからなくて、こんなの初めてですから。ですから待ってください。今頭の中がぐちゃぐちゃなんです。それに体も熱くなって、このままだと発情しちゃいそうというか、軽くしちゃって暴走気味で、落ち着いて確認する時間が欲しいです。
So by everything you would mean that feeling you talked about, right?
私の両親は離婚しているんです。多分10歳になる前でした。それで私は父と一緒にこちらに引っ越して。
Really?
両親が離婚した時、私はとても心が痛くて、だからちゃんと確認したいんです。自分の気持ちを、自信を持ってしっかり答えたいですから。
Okay, that's fine. I'll be waiting patiently.
それにですね、星名くんも考えてみてくれませんか？
You mean if I truly love you or not?
私ひどいことを言ってますね。星名くんの気持ちを疑うようなこと、とても失礼だと思います。すみません。
No, it's okay. It just means that love has such a high importance to Ayachi-san personally. I know that. If anything, I'm just happy you gave me a proper answer. I want to know more about this girl I'm in love with. I want to understand you and realize what made you say those things. My ability, as convenient as it is, doesn't allow me to read minds or anything, so if anything, learning more about you would also serve to help me confirm my feelings. I want to know more about you, I really do, so please don't worry about being disrespectful or offensive or any of the... sorry, God, that sounded so creepy. Damn, I can't believe I just said all that with a serious face.
いいえ、そんな風には思っていませんから、平気です。
Thanks. Oh, right, you said you moved here with your dad, but what happened to him? I know you live alone.
近くで暮らしています。母とは違う女性の人と。
Wait, so...
違います。今のはちょっと言い方がよくありませんでした。勘違いを生んでしまいますね。父に追い出されたとか、ママ母にいじめられたとか、そういったことはありませんから。
Really?
はい。父も一人暮らしは認めてくれましたが、心配だからということで近くに住んでいるんです。父と暮らしている人も穏やかで優しい人ですよ。意地悪だったのはむしろ私の方なので。
Oh, you did?
私はその人をお母さんだと認めることはできなかったんです。
I perceive feelings of strong guilt and remorse from Ayachi-san. Regret, sadness, self-hate. It's such a wide mix of emotions that I can't comprehend it. There's only one fact I can gather from it. And that's that Ayachi-san still holds reservations about that person.
父はその人のことが好きで、その人も父のことが好きで、でも私はそれを受け入れることができなくて、結局父にお願いをして家を出て一人暮らしを始めました。だから意地悪なのは私なんです。
No, never mind.
いいんですよ、何でも聞いてくれて。私は星名くんの気持ちを疑うような失礼なことを言ったんです。それでも星名くんは私のことを許してくれました。それにこんな私のことを知りたいって言ってくれたこと、嬉しかったです。
Okay.
だから 何でも聞いてください。真摯な星名くんの気持ちには私もちゃんと答えたいと思っていますから。
Then give me your bust, waist and height measurements, please. What?
張り倒しますよ。
Sorry, I wasn't being serious. I just figured a witty joke might help ease the atmosphere here.
それはユーモアじゃなくてセクハラです。
And you also said I could ask anything, so I just, well, yeah.
それで本当は何が聞きたかったんですか？
I was just curious about why your parents initially got a divorce. Maybe the resentment Ayachi-san felt towards her stepmother stemmed from that. It seems she caught on to what I was thinking too. She slowly shakes her head along with a sad, self-deprecating smile.
離婚は性格の不一致と言いますか、仲違いと言いますか。もし浮気なんか疑っているのであれば、そういうことはありませんから。
That's good. Well, still not technically. Divorce is never a happy thing.
母も今では再婚をして新しい家庭を築いてるって教えてもらいました。
That's good for her.
多分何か大きな理由があったわけじゃないと思うんです。ただ日々の中で少しずつ何かがずれていって子供だったこともあって、私が気づいた時にはもう喧嘩ばかりしていて、それでも私のためにずっと引き伸ばしていたんじゃないかと思います。今になって考えてみるとですが、私そういうのが嫌なんです。子供の頃からずっと気になっていて。
Considering the coldness I'm perceiving, I suppose this matter is more deeply ingrained into her being than I imagined. Something that deep-rooted could also be the reason for desperation. Is that maybe the reason why you took your witch contract?
はい。両親の離婚をなかったことにできたらなって。それで幸せに家族で暮らしたいって。子供っぽいですよね。
That's not true. I bet a lot of people have that wish. I know I myself have thought occasionally about if it were possible to see my mom again, or if I could prevent her from dying. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that, nor is it in any way silly. Loving your family is a wonderful thing, and Ayachi-san loved hers, so much she made a contract with a witch just to have a chance of saving it. So I wouldn't possibly ridicule her for it. However, I do admit, it's a bit of a surprise. It's insane to think she has to pay such an awful hefty price for such a simple, innocent wish.
そういうことがあっても仕方ないと思ってはいるんです。でも、なんというか、その場の勢いでは答えたくないと言いますか。とても大切なことだから。
Ayachi-san doesn't bear a single iota of ill will towards her parents over what happened. But I can tell that she doesn't want what happened to them to happen to her. So that's why she wants us to be 100% sure of our feelings before we do anything.
それに、自分が自分じゃなくなるみたいで。
What do you mean? The emotion I'm perceiving from her right now is anxiety. Admitting that she has feelings for me would make her stop being herself. Ah, I know. Family has always been the one thing that Ayachi-san holds above all else. But if she were to instead put me above that, it might feel like she's losing a part of herself. That's the kind of anxiety I'm feeling from her. Well, anyways, if you're going to give it serious thought, then I will too. Does that work for you?
はい、大丈夫です。ちゃんと考えます。
Gotcha. And I'll do that too. With that I, or rather we together, both drew close to one another as we considered our future. Oh, I forgot to mention.
あれ、今日星野先輩はどうしたんですか？
星野くんはストレス性の胃炎か何かで胃が痛いそうで今日は帰りました。
そうなんですか？ストレス性。先輩ってそういうタイプだったんだ。
My stomach started aching unbearably, so I ran home and skipped club that day. I'm now back at home after a long day. I've been spacing out ever since I got back. I haven't even eaten dinner.
告白されてしまった。
Talk about the bolt from the blue.
星野くんが私のことを好きってコッポー。
I know how red my face is even without a mirror. It's just simply so hot I can tell. I'm almost waiting for the steam to come out, honestly.
胸もずっとドキドキしたままで落ち着かない。今だって好きですっていう言葉が頭の中をぐるぐるしてて、好き。
It was hardly an unwelcome confession. If anything, I was overjoyed to hear him say that.
星野くんのことを思うと心が落ち着かない。
Our friendship has only lasted for a couple of months, but he's the first person I've opened myself up to like this since my parents' divorce.
こんなの困る。落ち着いて考えたいのに。このままじゃ気持ちの確認なんてできませんよ。
The more I think about him, the faster my heart beats. I've never felt like this before. The only people who could ever make me feel this way before were my mom and dad. But naturally, thinking about them doesn't cause me to blush like thinking about Hoshina-kun does. A lot happened today. I can still recall that slightly different from usual manly look on his face and that forceful tone of his. He was so cool! But he was also nervous and shaking both with his body and his voice. He can be so very adorable too. I have so much fun being with him, and seeing him smile just fills me with so many happy feelings. I don't when it happened, but at some point he became someone very important to me in my life. Of course, that doesn't mean I don't care about my mom and dad. I still love them very, very much. They're so very important to me, both my parents and Hoshina-kun. I feel the same way about them. There's no denying it anymore. I'm in love. Suddenly, I feel my heart hammering at my chest harder than it had been. Additionally, my body starts heating up like I'm sick. I find myself out of breath even though I'm not doing anything. My body begins to tremble.
いつものきちゃう。なんだろう。いつもよりも強いの感じる。何これ。こんなの初めて。我慢できない。
Is she going to masturbate? The heat is driving me crazy. Unable to fight against it, I find my vibrator and take off my underwear. Oh!
もうこんなに濡れてる。まだ触ってもいないのに。
Well, I'm gonna have to make a cut here. So I'll see you, not in a second, but in the next episode of Sabbat of the Witch. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.
サノバウィッチ。